Hey folks, it's Jim. I just wanted to go over another little light. Been doing a lot of lights lately because I'm deploying stuff out in some remote locations, and a lot of people ask me for help on finding a decent light that's reliable and so forth, and so I test a lot of these products. And this particular light has a removable, it's a small compact solar light with a removable panel and nice easy connections there. Also comes with an 8-foot cable, right? So we can, deploy our light, separate 8 feet away, which makes it really nice. It is a low-cost item. I was able to get 4 of these at, I think, $29.99 Amazon, which I really liked. And it has 28 LEDs. However, it's not near as bright as our 30 LED InnoGear because the LEDs are much smaller. I hope you can notice that. Just keep that in mind. Just because something says it has more LEDs doesn't mean it's going to be brighter, right? This also has a blue hue to the LED output, but it does put out enough light for me to see what I'm doing for the applications, which is mainly generator houses, sheds, being able to walk around in a shed without tripping over things. And it did the job for me in those applications. And I think it's going to be a good low-cost alternative for others who have been asking me to find something that was sub $30 range that would be for sheds, generator houses, and things of that nature. Having the external switch allows us to change between modes. It has 3 modes again without having to remove the unit like we do on the InnoGear, which switches on the back. But again, really nice. It does have a 2200 milliamp hour battery, the same size as the battery in the InnoGear. The difference is our panel is much smaller, isn't it? So you're not going to be getting a lot of sunlight, are you? Or a lot of power out of this. It puts out less than half the power of the InnoGear. Just slightly less than half the power. But you're going to be able to mount that because you can remove the panel in a good full sun environment, right? Now I've tested it over 2 weeks with low light conditions, being that we had 2 nor'easters, followed by many days of mostly cloudy to all cloudy, and we had about 4 days in that 2-week period of decent sunlight, and the light performed well. So of course I don't activate it a lot, and I only use it in motion sensor bright and off mode. I don't use it in the dim mode at all for the applications that I use these for. And I don't like the dim mode in the Northeast anyway because it will kill the battery. We just get too cold up here for draining batteries down like that. And I don't think it's good for any unit to be drained completely down every day anyway. But in the motion sensor on bright mode, it works great. And again, the battery is the same size as what's in the InnoGear, 2200 milliamp hour battery. And so far it's performing very well. I've used it in several applications around my place, and I'm very pleased with it. Again, it's not near as bright as the InnoGear 30, but it does put off enough light for me to see the generator fuel on-off switch, the choke, and the on-off switch of the generator itself. So that it's serving the purpose for which people asked me to find something at a low cost that would do that job. So I'm going to give it a thumbs up for now. Again, this is only a 2-week test. I will do another review in 3 to 6 months, let you know how it's performing. I've got 4 of them, so I'm really going to be able to test the quality of the overall product, I think. And anyway, just a low-cost alternative with a removable solar panel for things like generator houses, sheds, and carports, things of that nature. Again, it's a blue hue light, so don't expect the bright white LED light. It is not that, okay? Just know and understand that. And again, it's easy to deploy the panel, and you have an 8-foot cable. So that you have some versatility in mounting that panel to make sure you get some decent sunlight to it. But with that 2200 milliamp hour battery, I think this thing is going to do well. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Low cost alternative. Oh, and this is SUAOKI. I don't think I showed you that. It's SUAOKI, okay, is the name of the manufacturer. And again, I'll do another review in 3 to 6 months on this. And obviously I'll do my 1 year review also like I do on the Inno gears. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Jim out.